Hi again and welcome to my channel. Now there's a quote that I've heard so many times and I'm sure lots of you have as well. Time is money. Now in today's video I'm going to show you how valuable time is and how much more valuable it is than money. And also I'm going to show you exactly how people can unintentionally value money over time. Let's not waste any time, let's get straight into this. I'm going to start this video with a story. It's a true story. Now, when me and my partner decided to go over to the UAE for a few months, she met another woman who was staying in the same hotel as us. Now, this woman had moved over to the UAE with her partner. My partner and this lady got on pretty well, and they decided to arrange a couple's night so all four of us can go out for a meal. I had never met the lady myself, and my partner had only interacted with her for a short period of time. So my partner and the lady agreed on a place to go out for a meal, and they arranged it for 8 o'clock. We got to the restaurant a bit late, which is unusual for me because I'm never late. Sometimes late, rarely late. Actually, I'm always late. Anyway, the other couple were there waiting for us. We did the whole meet and greet, and then we sat down and we started having quite really good conversations. As the night went on, someone at the table mentioned the time, and it was 1 o'clock in the morning. So we had been there for about 5 hours. Now, the lady that we had met said something quite interesting. She said she originally scheduled the meal for 2 hours, from 8 till 10. She said during that time she could assess how the meal was going and if we were getting on well or not. And that we were getting on really well and having great conversations. She was happy for it to keep going. I laughed and I asked her why did she do that. She said to me that she really values time and time is very important to her. So when she's meeting new people, she's willing to give up 2 hours of her time in order to assess and see whether this is a type of person she wants to spend time with. She's willing to sacrifice those 2 hours. If she didn't get on with the person, then she wouldn't go further than 2 hours. But if she did, then she's happy to continue over the 2 hours and to spend more time with them in the future. She also said that time is so precious to her that she's very selective with who she spends time with. I must admit, I've never seen someone value time that much, and I was really quite surprised and really quite impressed. Anyway, after that meeting, we never ever saw them again. No, I'm joking. We became really, really good friends, and we meet up whenever we can. Now, the interesting thing is, too many people do not value time. They think they do, but trust me, they don't. And if time was money, they'll be outside throwing it to anyone, whether they like them or whether they despise them. I'm going to give you an example using social media. All it takes is one post to be put on a popular Facebook page or popular Twitter page, and it is incredible how many people will spend their time trading insults and getting into big arguments with people they don't know, they don't like, and they're probably never going to meet. I really don't get it. Are people that generous with time? If you have that much time to give to someone that you don't know and you don't like, I seriously envy you. I'm going to move off social media because I think I've made my point. I'm going to move on to people who value money more than time. Yes, people do. And you don't even know it, but you could be one of them. Now, let's say you have children or a loved one and you want the best for them. Let's say you're one of these people who are traveling all the time for work, or you're working in another country, or you're always working late on weekends, or to acquire as much money as you can. What you have to understand is you're trading one valuable resource for another resource. So what you're doing is you're trading time for money, because the time that you're not spending with your family, you're using it to make money. You see, the thing with money is you can lose money, but you can gain it back again and you can multiply it. But with time, you don't have that luxury. Once time is gone, you can never get it back. This is why time is so valuable. It is more valuable than money. The time that you don't spend with the people that you want to spend with, you will never get that back. So say for example, you have children, you will never get back the time that you've missed with the development and the growth of your children, or the time you could have spent with your loved one. It will never come back. The irony of this, one of the main purposes of your role in a company is to free up someone else's time. The business owner is trading money for time, and you're trading time for money. You as an employee are in place in the company, so the owner doesn't have to spend so much time working. Which do you think your children or your loved ones value more? The time you spend with them or the money that you give them? The fact is, time is invaluable. You cannot put a price on it because you can't buy it back. Unless one of you has a time machine. If you do, I would love to try it. So when you're on social media and you feel like you want to have an argument or trade insults with someone that you may or may not know, or may not ever meet, or when you spend hours arguing with your partner about the most trivial stuff, or even if you're going to take a job, that means you're going to miss important stages in your children's lives, ask yourself, how much is my time worth? How much of it am I prepared to waste on people or things that I have no interest in and I don't care about? I have one question that I want to ask before I conclude this video, and I'd really like as many people as possible to put their answers in the comment box. Would you be willing to go to prison for 20 years in order to be paid $1 billion when you got out? I'm intrigued to see the answers that people give. So put your answers in the comment box, a simple yes or no, and I'll give out the results on a later video. If you like this video, please hit the like button, but also check out another video that I put in the description box, know when the person's time in your life has expired. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers, so if you do like the content I do, please remember to subscribe. And please share this video to anyone you think it will help. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.